What's up, everybody? This is Richard Anderson, and I just wanted to wish everybody a happy Halloween. I wanted to also say to all the kids, be safe. If you're old enough to group up with some friends, please definitely do that. If you're not old enough, please make sure your parents is out there with you, or are old enough brother, or sister, or guardian, or somebody. Because last year it was very good last year. No troubles, really, no nothing like that of sorts. So hopefully we can do it today. Hopefully we can, make sure that all the kids out here have a safe and wonderful Halloween. And don't get too full on the candy. I know y'all gonna do it because I did it when I was a kid. But I really didn't want to sit up here and talk about, this. I really want to talk about something that pertains kind of to Halloween, but kind of not. My father, he passed in September the 17th of '08. And, I was watching the Anderson Cooper show, and it kind of made me want to throw this up here right quick. Because when my father passed in September, like October to mid-November, of course, it was very hard. Losing a parent that's been in your life for 27 years, is real, real hard to adjust and to really digest the fact that, that parent ain't here no more. Flat out. But with my father, I remember he used to walk up and down the stairs just to make sure that, wasn't nothing going on downstairs. And he used to check on, like, me, my mother, even when my sister was living in the home, checking on her. And that was just his way of saying, like, yo, I'm the head of the household, so I got to make sure that everybody is okay, not just myself. Now, to fast forward to that, what I'm talking about is, for a good while, I didn't believe in the whole paranormal type thing. Until my father passed, and I say it was like close to December the 2nd, my father's birthday. I remember one day it was me, my mother, and my two dogs, and we was downstairs, and I heard footsteps, like walking up the stairs. And then I also heard footsteps in my mother's room, like just walking around, like if, my father was still alive. And it really, I guess, spooked me, to the point I was like, hold on, like, what's going on? Wait a minute, hold on. You're downstairs, the dogs is downstairs. Where's these footsteps coming from? And, I had to call my sister, and she explained, well, it's dad. He got some unfinished business to do. And, I'm like, well, wait a minute, is it something bad that he, done? Because, that's what, when somebody says something like that, that's the first thing that comes to your mind. And like my sister said, it don't always got to do or deal with something being bad. It could just be that he wants to make sure that the family is okay, through thick and thin and the whole nine, to the fact that he just don't want to leave. And you got spirits out here that do that. And I guess the best way of me saying this is because, I don't want a lot of people out here to think that the whole paranormal and the whole situation is fake. Because it's not. Because I was a non-believer. 1,000,000% non-believer. Until I started hearing like the footsteps and going up the stairs or in my mother's room. Now, I never heard the footsteps in my room because he really didn't like going in my room as a teen because, hey, you a teen. Sometimes you don't want to clean your room. Sometimes you do. So he really didn't want to, like going to my room because, he knew I was a boy at that time. And, boys will be boys. They don't want to pick up nothing or do anything of that such. So, you don't hear it much in my room. You don't hear it in the other room or even the bathroom. It's more like in my mother's room and going up and down the stairs. And, when my sister explained it to me, I really understood. I was like, okay. Now I understand, what's going on. So for everybody if you hear footsteps or anything of that such, or like for instance, like another thing, like with my grandmother, like how me and my mother knows that it's my grandmother because you smell roses in the home, and we don't have near no roses in our home, or even in my mom's house, you know. So it's like to smell roses out the clear blue, yeah, that's my grandmother. If you hear the walking up and down the stairs, or if you hear, you know, in my mom's room, that's my dad. Or if you smell his type of cologne he wore, like the whole brute and all that, you know, the old, as I call it, the old man cologne, the Old Spice and all that. If you smell that, that's my pops. You know, so you know, that's all I really wanted to, you know, say, because I seen this on Anderson Cooper and it really, you know, opened up my eyes, and I just wanted to tell, I guess, kind of my story, and also to let people know that, you know, supernaturals and the whole nine is not always here to be trying to chop off nobody's head or to be trying to do harm to us. Sometimes they're here to do good and to make sure that nothing happened to us. You know, so I'm Richard Anderson. I just want to let y'all know, remember, happy Halloween. Kids, be safe. Parents, please walk out there with your kids. Make sure they, you know, don't get hurt or any such, you know, and have fun. I know I am. So I will holler at y'all later, and this will be on Facebook right about now. And I'm out.